What's up, everybody? This is the Tech Preacher. So I've been reviewing the Oneplus 9 Pro, and the display is amazing. But how does it stack up to some of my favorite phones? So I have the Galaxy S21 Ultra 1440p at 120 Hertz. It has a beautiful display. Next, I got the Oneplus 9 Pro, also it's a 1440p display at 120 Hertz. Next, I have the LG V60, one of my favorite displays. Even at 1080p 60 Hertz, I really do like the display on the LG V60. And my top dog, the Sony One Mark II, one of my favorite phones, 4K HDR display at 60 Hertz. So let's put these devices to the test and see what they're all about. So let me give you a disclaimer. This is a non-scientific video. I don't have any meters or calibration devices to measure the screens. I'm only giving you my thoughts and what I see. So with all that out the way, let's get to it. Sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So let's get with it. Let's not mess around. We got the Galaxy S21 Ultra. We got the Oneplus 9 Pro. We got the LG V60 Sony One Mark II here. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is I want to show you guys some 4K video on all devices, and I'm going to give you some commentary. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the lights out so we can get a better representation on how good the displays is. So let me turn the lights out. All right, guys, so before we get started with the test, I want to show you guys the display in the settings so we can be even Steven, so it won't be no questions asked about cheating or anything in between. All right, so this is the Galaxy S21 Ultra. I got it on adaptive smoothness. I got the screen mode is vivid. I got it on 1440p, right there, 1440p on it, and the colors is vivid. All right, so y'all can see that. All right, so on the Oneplus 9 Pro, I got the screen calibration on vivid, Quad HD Plus display, right here, Quad HD Plus display. The refresh rate is 120 Hertz, and all the bells and whistles right there. All right, so the LG V60, as you can see, I want y'all to see the LG V60 right here. It's a 1080p display. The colors is on, it's the enhancement. All right, so the colors is on vivid. All right, so I have the colors on vivid so they can pop. I want every device to be at its best. All right, so the Sony One Mark II, I got it on creative mode, which is 10-bit color HDR spec. So it's on the highest that it could be. So again, I don't want no excuses with none of these devices. So as y'all can see, this is it. This is how we go do this test. All right, so I'm going to open up a YouTube video and let y'all guys see some HDR 4K 10-bit colors, and I'm give you some commentary on what I'm seeing with all these devices. Let's go on and look at it. And again, I got all these displays at the best that it can be, at the best of the best, vivid colors, bright colors, the best that it can be. Let's go. Okay, so here it is. I'm playing a 4K 60 frames per second HDR 10-bit video here. So this is the highest class besides 8K that you could get on YouTube. And I want to make sure that I got every device pumped all the way up. If not, then I will make changes accordingly. This is what we go do. We go do this in real time. That says 1080p. Let's boost it up. All right. That says 720p. Let's boost it up. That says 2160. That says 2160. So we are good here on that device. We are good here. Okay. All right, so we got them pumped all the way up here, and I want y'all guys to see the quality of all devices. Now the Sony One Mark II here, look at the deep blues right here. Just a beautiful, just gorgeous display. Look at the sky. You got a nice texture of blue there. I mean, just this beautiful display here. This is one of the reasons why I like the Sony One Mark II display, because it's absolutely amazing. All right, so let's get into some other displays. All right, so we have the Galaxy S S20 Ultra, Galaxy S21 Ultra right here. Look at that. Nice colors here. With the blues look really good. The brown, you got good details here, right? Look at that. It's a little washed out a little bit here. A little washed out. Look like it's the brightest display. What y'all guys think? You think this display is too bright? I just need to tone it down a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna try to tone the display down a little bit because look like we just a little tad too bright here. Okay. All right. So I toned that display down a little bit so we can look at the colors. Still, the Galaxy S21 Ultra, a little bright in this area right here. All right, so the OnePlus 9 Pro, look at the details. I like the details here on this rock. Details here is really good on the OnePlus 9 Pro. I really do like that. Got deep blacks right here. In this area, deep blacks, you got a lot of detail right here. The Galaxy S21 Ultra, a little washed out a little bit. I mean, you got some details, but it's not, to me, looking at it, to me, it's not as good as the OnePlus 9 Pro. The details. All right, let's get into the Sony One Mark II. You got good fine details here, right here. Good details on this display. All in all, at this point, I would say the Sony One Mark II is number one, and the OnePlus 9 Pro will come in a good second at this time. But let's go to look at the LG V60. Nice colors, a little washed out here, a little washed out right there. Okay, so we do have a little washed out, but the colors are really good, really pretty colors here. Mixture of deep blues, light blues, browns, and whites. And you got a little black back there where the colors at real thin black right there. So you do see a representation of how good the colors is. Now, of course, it doesn't have the reds and the black, the deep blacks and the grays or whatever, but this kind of highlights how good these displays are. Again, the Sony One Mark II has been my favorite device when it comes down to displays. No matter what, I like the Sony One Mark II. It's just an awesome display. You got deep blues right there. Look how deep those blues is. Just absolutely beautiful blues right there, right? So you got really good color representations here on this. But I'm going to show you another color palette, right? I'm going to show you some more colors. We're going to get into all the color palettes, and I'm going to give you my commentary on what I'm seeing here. So what this test does is it forces the display at 50% brightness. So it's nothing I can do here. Now things starting to look different. At this point, when I run this test, the Sony One Mark II raids have washed out. So now I'm getting the Sony One Mark II raids is completely washed out. And next, I really like the deep raid of the LG V60. Now, when I run this test, things look different compared to a YouTube video. So here we go with these colors, right? And now we got two devices. I'm looking at the Sony One Mark II, still washed out. I like the deep green on the LG V60, and I like the deep color here on the OnePlus 9 Pro. Let's get into another color. Here we go. Now, when you get into this color, again, you have all different colors here, right? Don't get me wrong, I really like the smoothness of the color of the Galaxy S21 Ultra, right? And the OnePlus 9 Pro, little rugged looking color, like it's rugged looking, but it's pretty. I like the LG V60. I don't know about the Sony One Mark II. So it's crazy how I like the Sony One Mark II when it comes down to videos, but when you're doing a color, showing this straight colors, you got other devices that to me is better. All right, let's get into the whites. Now look at this. Now when you get into the white, I like the Sony One Mark II. It's a pure white. White, I mean, it's white like snow. I like that color. I like the Galaxy S21 Ultra. Both of these devices represent a solid white. Now, when you get it to the OnePlus 9 Pro, you get it to a milky looking color. And then when you get it to the LG V60, a milky looking color. So you got two milky looking colors here, in my opinion, when I'm seeing the Galaxy S21 Ultra and the Sony One Mark II shows good colors. All right, so look at this yellow. again, I'm not liking how the Sony One Mark II looks in this color, right? It is a washed out color in my opinion. Looking at it, look washed out. And it's so crazy how the color is on the Galaxy S21 Ultra and the Sony One Mark II. Sony One Mark II, look, it's just too bright. I like the color representation on the LG V60, and I like the color what I'm looking at, the OnePlus 9 Pro looking, I don't know, it's a different color. Okay, let's get into another color. Look at that color. Again, I'm seeing the washed out color on the Sony One Mark II, and everything else looks good. Like these colors, look, these colors right here is great. Like you look at the Galaxy S21 Ultra, you look at the OnePlus 9 Pro, and you look at the LG V60, they look beautiful. The Sony One Mark II look washed out, and that's so crazy when you get into the cyan. Again, I'm not liking the color on the Sony One Mark II, and that's it. So here's my conclusion. The Sony One Mark II is still one of my favorite phones when it comes down to watching video, right? Especially when you look at that 4K display. Really good. I love the display on this phone. But when you're looking at color, just color itself, solid colors, somehow this phone is washed out when it comes down to looking at solid colors. One of the reasons why I like the LG V60 is because the color representation is nice and pretty. Now, even though when you watch a video, you will see a little washed out in the whiter colors, even when you're looking at clouds and the blacks are not deep, and you won't have that much detail. It's still a fantastic display. I really do like, look, I think LG have made the best display on the LG V60. This is why I say this is one of my favorite displays, because this display is absolutely amazing. Now, the OnePlus 9 Pro, again, I believe it's ahead of the pack when it comes down to a lot of things. You got nice details when it comes down to color representation here on this device. I really do like the colors here. And the Galaxy S21 Ultra, you know, we always been saying that the Galaxy devices has always been having the best displays, period. But if you follow my channel, I've been disputing that for a while. Like I've been saying that, hey, I've been seeing some different stuff out of Samsung when it comes down to their displays. The trend has always been Samsung been having the best displays, period, right? But do they really have the best displays, period? The color calibration on the Galaxy S21 Ultra is off a little bit. Now, yes, you could go into your settings and you can fix that. It's still a fantastic display. But I think Samsung, in my opinion, and y'all guys might disagree with me, it's need to fine tune the display a little more. Don't get me wrong, when you're looking at text, when you watch a video, it pops. But when you go into solid colors, you see the calibration of the Galaxy S21 Ultra is different. It's not like Samsung. I remember making these type of videos a couple of years ago, and I've done these videos so many times. Samsung will never lose in the display battle. It would never lose in the display battle. And I've done these videos for years. Every time I used to do these videos, Samsung devices used to come on top. But now it's not the case anymore. Hopefully software updates will fix some of the calibration of the device. And yes, you can go into settings and you can turn it off of vivid, put it on natural and stuff like that to get better color representation. Is Samsung still the best display manufacturer out there? I don't know. I think that they got a lot of competition that's trying to be the best. So they working hard to tweak their displays to be the best. You let me know down in the comments below. This is Eric the Tech Preacher. Whew. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Leave your question down below. Let's have a discussion about this. This is Eric. See you guys on the next video. Peace.